Hi there, Timothy Linsdau. I'm a video producer, Christian. Also have a certain taste for environmentalism and outdoors down here in the Tijuana River Valley between the United States and Mexico, out for a little exercise and walk, give you an idea what it looks like down here. It's quite a place, could be quite a gem if it was more taken care of. So enjoy. Hey there, getting through the river valley down here. Went through some of the low brush and jungle. Bit of a trial. It's great exercise though. Here's another area of the river valley to look at. Pretty jungly here. A few ponds. I'll show you a couple of those, or one of those at least. Go down through here it's a good workout. And we'll go down this hill. All these mounds down here, I think might have been built by the military during the war for practice. I'll have to check on that. I'm gonna go up this hill here. It's another small hill or mound that must have been piled up here for a reason. But I'll show you what the conservation groups have been doing, building to improve things down here. Another small pond. I don't know how natural they are, but I think a lot of these were formed. It could have been a number of things that they were made for: ranching, farming. You also see the Navy helicopters. There's a helicopter field near here for the Navy. Do a lot of training down here. This gives you an idea how thick the jungle is down here. There's a nice fence, top of this mound. I'll give you some interpretation, information of wildlife and so forth down there. Another one. This is about the Tijuana River watershed I've mentioned in the past. This is the size of this watershed. If you can see, this is the border here. So the U.S. side actually has a smaller portion of the watershed than Mexico, but this all flows down into this river valley. As you can see, 4,465 square miles from the Laguna Mountains to the U.S. to the Sierra Juarez Mountains in northern Mexico. Rain that falls within the watershed makes its way through rivers and streams all the way to the Pacific Ocean. And here's a real nice pond here. There's a lot of different waterfowl in it. It's probably the result of somebody doing some type of farming or ranching, even something with the military. In the back there, that's Otay Mountain, way back there. And you can see Tijuana in the background there, in the U.S. Let's go over and look at another one of these interpretive signs here. These are for hawks and ruddy ducks and rabbits, cottonwood that are in here. A number of other birds. This one shows the western grebe, long-billed curlew, hooded oriole, belted kingfisher. It's a pretty nice thing to build here. This is actually pretty remote. You can't drive here. You gotta get out and walk and get some exercise to get over here. But it's something to see. In this valley between the two countries, it could be quite a jewel. It's pretty nice now. Take a look at some smaller and lighter trails in the brush. Yeah, there you go. Go through here. There'll be some primitive and some upgraded ones through here. And just gives you a nice little tour of a pretty wild area, actually. This area has been used for years and years, centuries. I don't know what the native populations would have had here, but if they had water like this, it would have been to their advantage. This is the edge of that pond I was just showing you earlier. And see how nice it is and quiet. I don't know if you can see that egret. Quite a few different kinds of wildlife and birds, and I'm sure there's all kinds of rodents and coyotes, probably, maybe even deer. It's a great place for wildlife, a lot of cover and food for them. And it's just a few miles from my house. One nice trail through here. One thing you gotta watch for down here in this country is a lot of rattlesnakes. It's not that much of an issue now. I don't know how much the rattlesnakes may hibernate in this area, but it gets pretty cold at night, down in the high 30s. And they're probably sitting pretty still. But in the warm summer months, it's something you gotta take care of and be careful. It could give you a bad time. I have almost stepped on them down here, so that was a bit frightening. Besides all the people tracks, you might be able to see the quad runner tracks. That is the Border Patrol. Use these quad runners to cover these small trails. And they do. Okay, I'm going to enter a really neat trail. It's right in the middle of the jungle, but I don't know who created the trail over time, but it's a really neat spot. I'm going to go down in here. But it's, as you can see, the trail is virtually overgrown or covered with these willows and cottonwood down here. So it's a little spooky, but it's pretty nice. So we'll work our way out of here on this trail. I'll give you a long shot of this trail through here. Now over here, you can just see how thick it is in here. It's pretty amazing. In the illegal aliens with, whatever word you want to use, immigrants that come through here, they would hide. You know, this would be a great place for them to hide, and they did in large numbers, but there's so much heavy patrol now with the Border Patrol and fencing. They've dramatically slowed this traffic through here. Okay, here's a road. This is kind of like a service road. You can't, only official vehicles like Border Patrol can come down here and use this, so it keeps the traffic pretty light in this area. Doesn't take much rain for this to get flooded though. Here's some more of that road. You can see how far it stretches out there. I'm gonna get down there to get back to my car. What a nice hike. So much more enjoyable than a treadmill. Or track or whatever. As you go through this river valley, you'll see these small stone walls. I suspect the farmers and ranchers used them many, many years ago. But there's so many remnants of things down here. Not sure of. Here's the gate to this service road. You can see bikers come down here. Besides hikers, it's a popular area for that. And I only see a couple of padlocks on here. I guess there's 3. I've been in some of these gates in Otay Mountain where there were dozens of them because so many agencies are connected to these areas. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our little trek down here in the river valley, Tijuana River Valley. I've showed you a little different area than I have before. A little more remote, picturesque, give you a little idea. Eventually I'll take you into some other areas. One in particular, I'd like to get down on the border, show you what that's like. So, hope you've enjoyed this trek. So like and comment on my videos and subscribe to my channel and enjoy. One thing you might look up is Otay Mountain Wilderness Area. It's a documentary I made in 2000. Shows you how to make a wilderness area and what it took for them to create that wilderness area. You can find it on Amazon, rent it. Enjoy. Thank you.